London, a surprising breakthrough has come from the South Korean music world. Kim Seokjin, better known as Jin BTS, has officially made history as the first Korean solo artist to successfully hold a concert at the O2 Arena, London, one of the most prestigious music stages in the world. However, what's most captivating isn't just this achievement, but the unexpected reaction from his bandmate, Jungkook. What exactly happened behind this monumental achievement? And how did the world react, including the other BTS members themselves? News of Jin's successful O2 Arena concert spread rapidly earlier this week, immediately becoming a hot topic in various global media outlets. The O2 Arena, with a capacity of over 20,000 seats, is known as a venue filled only by top world musicians such as Adele, Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, and Coldplay. So when Jin, known as Worldwide Handsome and who has mostly performed with BTS, managed to fill such a large venue as a soloist, the world was amazed. But no one was more shocked than Jungkook, BTS's main vocalist. "I knew Jin Hyung was preparing something, but I didn't expect it to be this big," Jungkook said in a short live broadcast on the Weverse platform. His voice sounded a mixture of amazement, emotion, and disbelief. The O2 Arena isn't an easy place to get into. Only a handful of Korean musicians have ever performed there, and he did it alone. Jin's achievement isn't just about the number of spectators or the grandeur of the location. More than that, the concert titled The Astronaut, One Night in London, reflects a significant transition in his career as a solo artist. Since releasing the single The Astronaut, a collaboration with Coldplay, Jin has begun to build a more personal and mature musical identity. His songs, rich in emotional nuances, profound lyrics, and rich arrangements, make him stand out as a soloist, not just a member of BTS. The O2 Arena concert became an artistic and commercial validation of his solo career. Tickets announced a month earlier sold out in less than 15 minutes. The high demand even caused the sales website system to crash for a while. British media called Jin a rising solo power from Asia, comparing him to international singers who have already gone global. On stage, Jin gave a total performance. He performed a series of songs reflecting his emotional and musical journey, from Yours, Moon, to The Astronaut. This performance was further enhanced by a special surprise. Chris Martin from Coldplay appeared as a special guest, performing a live duet version of The Astronaut with Jin, making the entire arena roar. He's not just the first Korean singer to perform here as a soloist. He's a global phenomenon, Martin said in his short speech on stage. The reaction from ARMY, the name for BTS fans, was equally massive. The hashtag #Jino2Arena immediately topped trending topics in 36 countries, including the UK, South Korea, the US, and Brazil. Various international fan bases held watch parties, even outside the concert venue. Thousands of fans without tickets gathered just to feel the incredible atmosphere of Jin's performance that night. However, what made this moment even more touching was the support shown by the other BTS members, especially Jungkook. In his Instagram story, Jungkook shared a video clip of Jin performing Moon with the caption, "Proud of you, Hyung. You did it." It's not new that the relationship between BTS members is very close, but this time, the support felt different. This wasn't just group solidarity. It was a sincere acknowledgement from fellow artists. Korean media called Jungkook's reaction a symbol of a turning point in the dynamics of the K-pop industry. In the past, group members who went solo were often seen as leaving the group. Now, they support and encourage each other to grow as individuals, wrote Yonhap News. Jungkook's support signals that a new era has arrived, where K-pop artists are no longer limited to collective work, but are also given space to shine as individuals. Jin himself responded to Jungkook's reaction with a broad smile at the post-concert press conference. I never thought he would watch the live broadcast. Usually he's asleep at that time," he joked, met with laughter from the media. But in a more serious tone, Jin added, "The support from the members means a lot. We're not just a group, we're family." Jin's achievement in London is not just a personal victory. It's a moment that marks the evolution of the Korean music industry, where solo K-pop artists can break through to the global stage without abandoning their musical roots. It's also a reminder that individual success doesn't have to conflict with group success. And BTS's journey as a global icon. Each member has gradually built their own unique color. But the night at the O2 Arena is proof that one's success is everyone's success. Jungkook was amazed not only because Jin filled such a large venue, but because he saw his older brother, a fellow music warrior, successfully breaking through boundaries that once seemed impossible, and the world now notes Jin BTS, not only as a member of a legendary boy band, but as the first Korean solo artist to stand majestically on the stage of the O2 Arena, London. However, after the euphoria subsides, one important question arises. Did all this really happen? Did Jin BTS truly become the first Korean solo artist to fill the O2 Arena in London? Or could this be part of a narrative constructed to create a viral sensation amidst the hustle and bustle of the online world? Various concert clips are spread across TikTok. Reaction videos pop up on YouTube and Twitter. X. Threads flood timelines with the hashtag #Gino2Arena. But where did this information actually originate? Who first stated that this concert took place at the O2 Arena? Is there direct confirmation from the official O2 promoter or a statement from verified international media? These kinds of questions should not be ignored. We live in an era where virality often spreads faster than validity. The emergence of news, videos, and digital content is not a guarantee that everything we see is a reflection of reality. This is where the importance of a critical and skeptical attitude lies. Is it possible, in the highly competitive entertainment industry, that marketing strategies now involve illusions and high expectations built solely to attract global media attention? Let's examine this point by point. First, although many fan accounts claim that the concert took place at the O2 Arena, there is very little concrete evidence that can be truly verified. For example, the official O2 Arena schedule on its official website, or documentation from major media outlets like the BBC, NME, or Billboard. Is this some kind of fan project that then evolved into a mass perception as if it actually happened? Second, the circulating videos and photos can be easily manipulated or taken from other events and then edited as if they happened on that special night. In an age where sophisticated deepfake technology, AI-enhanced editing, and virtual staging are rapidly developing, could we be witnessing a digital performance, not a real event? Third, how could a global concert of this scale only appear as a trending topic on social media without major coverage from renowned international music media? Does this indicate that the world hasn't really paid attention to it? Or is it because the concert never actually happened? Of course, this doesn't mean we immediately consider this news a hoax. It's possible that the concert did take place on a smaller scale or in a special broadcast format, not a live physical performance at the O2 Arena. But if so, why is the narrative framed as if Jin filled the O2 stage like Coldplay or Ed Sheeran? Is this a form of media packaging to appear more monumental? We are not accusing. We are asking. And these questions are worth pondering together. This is why it's important for all of us, including ARMY and K-pop music fans in general, not to become victims of sensationalized media. Instead of blindly swallowing all the narratives we encounter on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, or even online media that are not fully verified, we should respond to all information with a skeptical basis and a spirit of verification. Have we traced the original source of information? Have we separated fan opinions from official facts? Are we caught up in a narrative designed to shape a certain perception? And most importantly, do we want reality, or do we just want to believe in stories that make us feel proud and happy? It's not new that in the entertainment industry, the collective emotions of fans are used as a tool to amplify the impact of news. Emotions can be sold, hope can be commodified, and sensation can be created. In this context, the news about Jin performing at the O2 Arena could be part of a very subtle promotional strategy, utilizing the passion of the global BTS fanbase to create a viral momentum that seems very authentic, but may not necessarily be factual. And what about Jungkook's reaction? His live broadcast video, responses on Weverse, and his supportive Instagram post. Did they really happen simultaneously with the O2 Arena concert? Or was there a time gap intentionally covered up by the social media narrative? Quite a few netizens question the timing and original context of the clip. Again, this is not an accusation. This is a call to think, to balance fandom spirit with critical reasoning, to separate fact from perception, to be an audience that not only feels, but also analyzes that it could all be true. It could be that Jin did make great history that will be recorded in the journey of modern K-pop. But it could also be just the beginning of a big story that is slowly being built by the entertainment industry, a story that needs our emotional participation to become real. In closing, we want to invite you readers, fans, observers, and critics to reflect. Are you truly convinced that all this is real? Or are we watching a show within a show? Think again. Investigate further.
Check the facts.
And don't let fanaticism overcome common sense. We compiled this article based on information widely circulated on various platforms, including TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and international fan communities. However, until now, not all information can be confirmed as absolutely true. Therefore, we don't ask you to believe, but to question, because in this information age, those who ask are more important than those who only believe.